Good morning and welcome back to my next video. I am off to work. It is 6:48 in the morning. I am running late. I should be close to my job by now, but just couldn't get out of the house fast enough. So I wanted to talk to you guys about something that is happening in my life. I didn't consider it strange, my relationship with, one of my kids, but the truth of the matter is, it is strange. For years, I have always, reached out, and it's not like he lives far away. He lives 15 minutes from me, and actually we work together at my husband's company. But for years, every time I ask him, hey, you want to get together? Come over for dinner? No, I have things to do. We're busy. Hey, I want to come over and see the kids. No, we're busy. He has a daughter now. She is 2.5 years old. And, I was so excited to have a granddaughter because I have boys, grandsons. So I threw the biggest baby shower for the mom and for them. And so the baby was born. I was, not allowed to come. I came anyways to the hospital, but I was kept out. So the little girl, like I said, now is 2.5 years old, and I have seen her maybe 5-7 times, and they live 15 minutes from me. And like I said, he works with me. Going back a little bit to our lives and when, growing up, yes, I put my children through hell. And we went through very rough times. That's going to be another in-depth video because I had a couple of relationships that were really bad. And my kids went through it with me. One of them was very, very brutal for me. Whatever you can imagine, beatings, being spat on the face. The sun is getting to me. The worst of abuse in a relationship, and I didn't have the support system to get out. And if you're in a bad relationship, in an abusive relationship, you get to the point to just giving up is the easiest way and say, I'll try better, even though it's not your fault. It's not your fault to get beaten up. But you get to the point they beat you down, not only physically, but mentally. And that's how that relationship was. It was very brutal. So my kids and I went through that, and, luckily we survived. But my son, I don't know, you raise children under the same roof, and they're all different. My daughter and my youngest son are the best. They have forgiven me for whatever I did wrong as a mom. They love me. They spend time with me. But my oldest son doesn't want anything to do with me. Last year for my birthday, one of my youngest son lives in Philadelphia, or near Philadelphia. My youngest son came up for my birthday and surprised me with my daughter. And, I asked my oldest son, come over. And nope, he didn't. So this time, a couple of days ago, it was my birthday. And my daughter, my son, my youngest son, bought tickets for a concert. And that was, he came over with his wife. My daughter came over with her husband and my grandson. And we all had a grand old time, right? But my oldest son didn't call me for my birthday. Nothing. So my daughter sends me a screenshot of the text, and I see all the text that she has sent him since April, and he doesn't respond to her either. So it says, hey, I know that you don't like to hear from me or anything, but I just wanted to remind you that it's my mom's birthday today. He never responded. My daughter said that it showed that he read the message, but he didn't call me or text me or anything. So yesterday I was at work, and my office manager and my office are next to each other. So I hear my son talking to my office manager next door. So I'm thinking, oh, he's going to come over and say, hey, Mom. Nothing. Nothing at all. I was busy doing payroll, so he didn't. So I'm like, okay. And he left. He left the office to go to a job site. So I'm thinking maybe he rushed out, right? And forgot to say anything to me. So I'm leaving the office and I'm walking by the front, and my front girl says, oh, he's on line 1 for you. And I'm thinking, oh, now he's going to say happy birthday, Mom. And I pick up the phone and I say, hey, how are you? What's up? And he says, I need some material for the job site. That was the phone call about. It wasn't, hey, Mom, how are you? I'm sorry, I missed your birthday, blah, blah, blah. Nope. I need some material for the job site. I said, I'll call you back. So I didn't. I let my husband deal with that. But that's how it's been. He doesn't want anything to do with me. He doesn't want anything to do with his brother and sister. And I am, they live, like I said, 15 minutes from me. And he has his life with his wife and his daughter. And the mom lives with them. So the mother figure, I guess, is there. But he wants nothing to do with us. We have tried and we have tried. I wrote him a letter. I think it was the beginning of the year. And I told him, you know what? The fact of the matter is, you don't want nothing to do with us. He said, he didn't say, no, Mom, you're wrong. I do love you, da. He said, okay. That was it. Okay. So, am I estranged from my son? Yes, I am. What I was going to say before is, even though they live, 15 minutes from me, I am not the mother-in-law who's going to be meddling in their home life. That's their business. I have my own life. Not my daughter-in-law, my son-in-law will ever say that I'm always meddling in their home life. Nope. Not gonna get involved. If they need me, if my kids need me, I'm gonna be right there. Just like with my son. He needs me, I'm there. But he doesn't want anything to do with us. I have reached out to him so many times, invite him over, or can I come over and see the kids? And nothing. Same with his brother and sister. They all reach out to him and want to come over, hey, let's get together. Nothing. My youngest son even offered to get him tickets for the concert. He didn't even answer. So it hurts me, as a mom, because I never thought that I would go through this and have a son so close by that doesn't want anything to do with me. But I have come to the conclusion that it is what it is. I've cried many tears. It hurt my heart a lot, way too many times. And when I realize that it is what it is, I got, I was okay with it. He doesn't want to have anything to do with me, nor his brother and sister. So am I estranged from my son? Yes. Like I said, his daughter is 2.5 years old, and I've seen her maybe 5-7 times tops. You will think that I will see her like once a week or something. Now my daughter's son that lives 45 minutes away, I see him all the time. I had him at my house spending the night with us for the weekends since he was a baby, 6 months old or something. And I have a great relationship with my grandson. But my son doesn't want anything to do with me. And it's okay. He's okay. If he needs me, I'll be there. But it's rarely. He doesn't call. He doesn't, nothing. I'm a stranger to him, and he's somewhat of a stranger to me. It's sad. It's very sad. And, does it hurt my heart? Absolutely does. Absolutely, because I wish I had a better relationship with him. But I stopped allowing him to hurt me. I stopped allowing him to say no every time I ask, can I come over? Can I see the kids? Can I take the kids out for ice cream? Or you want to come over? I stopped allowing him the opportunity to say no to every time I reach out to him, so I don't anymore. I told him, whenever you need me, I'll be there. If you want to reach out, I'll be there. But I'm not going to reach out anymore. Enough is enough. I cried too many tears. And like I said, the moment I accepted that this is the relationship that we're going to have and be strange, I have peace in my heart. I tried enough times, and back then, the situations that we were in and not having the support system that I wish I had, not be in those relationships, I think we came out on top and we survived those relationships. I survived those relationships in one piece. My other 2 kids did too, because they are of the thinking of, listen, that was in the past. We're going to move on and we have a good life now. Why are we going to let the past dictate how we live today? So that's my story with my son. I am not reaching out to him anymore. I am just gonna let him do his thing and, be who he wants to be. And obviously, he has shown me enough times that he doesn't want nothing to do with me or his siblings, that we got the message. So it is what it is. So yes, I'm estranged from my son. And we see each other. I mean, at work, we might see each other twice a week. But like yesterday, I didn't even see him. I heard he was next to the next office next door to me. But yes, this is how it is being strange with the son that you see often, but wants nothing to do with you. So do I mean, I don't see him often, like I said, but I mean, it's, twice a week maybe. And enough times, that we talk on the phone, but it's about work. It has nothing to do with mother, son, grandmother. So I have come to accept that. And will it hurt my heart? Yes, it will hurt my heart for a while, forever. He's my child. But I will not allow him to continue hurting me. And if he doesn't want anything to do with me, he doesn't want to do anything to do with me. It is what it is, and I, go with my blessings. But that's my situation right now. With my strange son. Well, I hope you guys have a good day today, wherever you are. And thank you so much for watching. If you, like to comment, like my video, I would really appreciate it. And just subscribe to my channel. It helps a lot. So, I hope you have a good day. And as always, Carpe Diem.